What's up, everybody out there? This is Aaron here to talk about a card. The counter trap card, Dark Bribe. Dark Bribe was one of the best and most popular trap cards when this card came out. This card is like a $30 card. Now, okay. The reason I say Dark Bribe is still that good and is a counter trap is its first effect. The second effect, I don't see people using anymore because they don't want to deal with that second effect. Which is the first effect, negate the activation of a spell trap card and destroy it. The second effect is your opponent draws a card. Now I think that's the reason why players don't use Dark Bribe anymore, is because you're letting your opponent draw a card. But I swear, what's the difference? Of course, yeah, you might give your opponent a card that they need, but you don't know what the card is. When players play Magic or Traps, then you are going to know because they just played it. But you negate a Magic or Trap that they're going to play. Of course, yeah, they're gonna, I think of it this way: Solemn Strike, Solemn, okay, Solemn Strikes, yes, people use. Solemn Warnings, players use. Solemn Judgment. If you have a monster out, they're gonna Solemn Strike, and you have Dark Bribe, the Solemn Strike. Now, Solemn Strike, you have to pay 1,500 life points. Their cost still goes, so even if you negated it, they're still going to take the 1,500 life points. If you negate a Solemn Judgment and they played it, they still have to pay half of their life points. You negate Solemn Warning, they're going to have to pay 2,000 life points. Any of those Solemns can hurt you. But if you play Dark Bribe, it hurts them. Because you negated that from any of your cards wanting to be destroyed. And they pay their life points. Dark Bribe. Think of any other cards that Dark Bribe can use on people. You're going against Dracos. They still have their magics and trap cards they can use for a tribute to play their own Draco monsters. They still have their diagrams. Can negate those, because Dark Bribe is not one card. It can be used. It can be used threes. You can use 3 Dark Bribes. You're going against Pendulums. Like, let's say they're gonna need what? They're using Dark Magician Pendulum. Well, then of course you can negate their magic cards. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, it is a magic card. Dark Circle, I believe it was, or I don't remember. You negate that. Negate Twin Twisters, negate Night Beams. Those are cards I don't see played as much anymore, but those are some good magic cards. Trap cards, others. Mirror Forces. Mirror Forces, there's Torrential, there's Bottomless, there's Compulse. Those are like popular trap cards. Well, I don't see people using, but those are some good ones you can negate. So, think of other stuff like that. You negate it. Counter trap. So that's why it's so good. Now, it was popular. I don't see it that popular anymore. I don't see people using this, but maybe they do, only in their side deck. A lot of people playing it in their actual main deck. I don't see it a lot. But Dark Bribe was that popular. Now it's not so popular anymore. But it was an expensive, pretty card when it came out. It also came out when a Yu-Gi-Oh game came out, and it's just not used anymore. So, Dark Bribe The first effect I say is the best one compared to the second effect. At least when negated the effect, destroy it, okay, that's the best one. The second one is, of course, yeah, you're gonna give your opponent a card. Now when you're gonna give your opponent a card, you don't know what it is. But when they do play something, you do know what it is, because then you're gonna want to negate it. Monster Reborn, Call the Haunts. Light ones, you want to stop them from doing their play of Solar Recharge, Charge Alive again. Gravekeepers, Necro Valley. Monarchs, Monarch Stormforth. The Return of the Monarchs. Their March of the Monarchs. Escalation of the Monarchs. So, stuff like that. You're going to want to negate it. You're going against Gladiators. I don't know if people play Gladiators anymore, but they're going to War Chariot? No. Negate the War Chariot. Mirror Forces. You're going to negate the main staple. Stormy Mirror Force. Quaking Mirror Force. Regular Mirror Force. Anything like that. That's why I say Dark Bribe is still useful. Just don't know why it's not played anymore. Or why it's not played as much anymore. Well, yeah, same thing except just, I don't know how to describe it, but, or I just did, but of what I'm saying, how players would describe it, I don't know. But that's my way of describing how Dark Bribe is and how I think it should be played still. Me, I would still play it. I just gotta figure out of what deck I would put it in. But is a good counter trap to stop any magic or trap. So, that's Dark Bribe. Hope you all enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I will show you more deck profiles and more cards now I would describe of what these magic or traps, of what I'm talking about. Explain. And why I say they are still good and what made them. Peace.